So you go into San Diego, and I've done my research. I got a great team back home that probably does a lot more than I do. But you model your game after Lawrence Taylor. Yeah, that correct? Like what is how does like why Lawrence? Is that something that you just kind of idolize growing up?
Yeah. Even before I understood football, before I came like a real football fan, I was watching Lawrence Taylor and the fear that he instilled in the people. I said, man, why is he's a man just like everyone else? But I couldn't really understand like why there was so much fear around one person. And that part of it intrigued me. Like, what did this guy do to make other grown men afraid of it? And they were. And so I modeled my game and just watched how he was just relentless, and how he chased people down for the backside and how he ran through guys. He was full speed, full go all the time. You watch anyone, you just never saw him slacking ever. He was full go. And so every time I watched him, I was like, okay, he did that. I'm doing that. And then my first NFL football game I ever went to, my sophomore year in high school, my coaches said, hey, do you want to see a linebacker play? And I said, yeah. That was my sophomore year. I said, okay. So they got us tickets to the Ravens game my sophomore year. And my coaches didn't have any money. They didn't have anything. None of us, we had money. So they got us whatever tickets we can possibly afford. So we got tickets like all the way up to the top. I mean, like 5 seats below. You literally turn around and change the light bulb. We were way up there, like to the point you look over, your stomach drop. We were that dude had way up, right? And then I think it's in 2000. This was the year they went to Super Bowl, and so they're introducing the defense, and like Peter Bulwer came out, and like Sharper and like Goose and Sam, like they were just, I think all the guys were Ray Lewis. No, that was the gift of that. But so they introduced a whole entire defense, and the people, it was loud. I mean, the whole defense, they had an all-star defense. Their defense, it was loud. Everybody was loud, and then something happened. They got quiet, and then everything stopped, and then just smoke and fireworks, and then music played. It's getting hot. It was Nelly. It's getting hot in here. Then Ray came out, and I'm getting chilled talking about it now because it was my first football game for one. But I'd never seen anybody have control over a stadium or arena like that. The only time I've ever seen that was when I used to watch like old clips of Michael Jackson. Right? Yeah, I used to look and say, why the hell are these people passing out and sweating? And I'm like, he's just a Michael Jackson. He's just a person, yeah. Right? And I understood, man, because, and I don't know if it was because we were super high up there that I was already kind of queasy a little bit. But when he came out, it was something that it was like an entertainment part of it where he just made people get up and this emotion that everybody had. And I looked at my coaches and I said, one day I'm going to make people get out to see too like that. So I started I always asked to get introduced last because Ray Lewis coming out the tunnel because of him. And then later on that we formed, he became, a big brother to me and was there. We were really close throughout my whole career. But that is what drove me. I was like, okay, this is a different, kind of ball game to see one individual. Because I watched LT and watched the fear that he put in everybody. So I was like, okay, I see that. I wanted to be like, and then I saw Ray coming out the tunnel. And it was like, I never had that feeling before. And I used to laugh at people at concerts and go crazy over another person or entertainer. And I felt that for the first time. But I was like, I meant, this is what I wanted.
That gave me chill bumps. There was nothing like watching Ray Lewis come out of that. So
yeah.
I mean, I remember I was terrible at high school football. Like somebody would get a sack and I would just jump on. Maybe hopefully somebody in the booth messed up and give you like a half a sack. But I would always try to imitate that Ray Lewis dance. I mean, he was the best.